Hi there once again. My name is Pamela McCagh. I'm known as Pam from England. I write my books with the name of Pamela McCagh. I've written 17 books by channeling. But I did explain about the books in the first video. So this time I'm going to explain about channeling. When I first started, I've been a psychic since I was 7 years old. My mother was the best psychic ever. My grandmother used to read the tea leaves, and my great-grandmother used to read the stars and the fire. So it's somewhere it's embedded there. But anyway, I wrote these books by channeling, but today I want to tell you about the art of channeling. Because years ago I always believed that channeling was a gift where people sat there, closed their eyes and went into some kind of a state. Somebody would always be there with them to make sure that they came out safely. But normally only 2 people was allowed to be there, which I thought at the time was different. I enjoyed it. It was a challenge for me to learn about more. But with my life going on the way it did, having children like we do, I missed out on a lot of things. But now I want to explain about my channeling world. My channeling world is unique. It's beautiful. It's different. I don't know of anybody that channels like me, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to explain about my channeling. It doesn't matter where I am, or what I'm doing, or who's with me. I can be talking to a neighbour, I can be talking to somebody in the street, I can be talking on the phone, I can be on the computer. My husband can be calling me in after a day's in the garden. It's just that one split second of time when the spirit will connect to me and I connect to them. It's one connection and boom, and you're in. And when they come in, I can feel them first of all, and I can smell them. I can see them. It's just a beautiful experience. And once I've got over that, they tell me like 3 or 4 words. They always tell me the beginning of the story. So this one is the child's trust. There's so many people that come through by channeling. The shadow children, there's a story about the caterpillar, nowhere to go. If you need me, gone with the wind, reach for the sky. These are all people that come to me through channeling. It's a very difficult experience for them. It doesn't come easy for those people because I'm what you call the soul catcher. I capture their souls, hold on to them until they're ready to let go and explain things to me or tell me their story. Each story's got a message from the other side. Once I've got their confidence and vice versa, they sit, stand, they'll look out in the garden, they'll talk about this and they'll talk about that, and then they'll eventually get on to their story about their life, whether it's sad, whether it's happy, different parts of their life that meant a lot to them. Most of all, it's the ones that I connect with is the ones that hasn't quite crossed over through dramatic incidents or accidents, through not letting go because they don't want to be parted from their loved ones. There's a million reasons why they don't go. And the good Lord gives us that choice, whether we go or whether we stay. And sometimes I get somebody that I think I've just managed to hold on to, and then they can slip away from me so quickly. So I've learned how to listen to them and to find that little bit of a connection, what allows me to hold on to listening to the story. Once they've told the story, it's beautiful. I listen. It's like 1,000 violins playing all at once. It's 1,000,000,000,000 piano playing. It's violins. It's heart-wrenching movements of everything, and you want to go with them. But all of a sudden, there's a line, and I'm stopped. And I don't feel anything then until the lights come on and they've crossed over. Then I sit back and I feel so empty after having all that experience. But my guides taught me that once my job's done, I just sit back and I get revived again through the energy, through my guides. I've got a wonderful guide called Fred, and he has taken me through many, many, many experiences, and I hope there's many more to come. I'm a teacher. I love teaching psychometry, tarot cards. I like teaching the people that want to listen and learn the art of connection. And that it is, you have to learn to connect with your heart and your soul. And if you can do that, you're in. So once again, I hope you enjoyed my little bit of talk about channeling. It is unique. And I come to meet the most beautiful people in the world. There's just a couple more things. I get a lot of children that come to me, and they're very sad because they haven't managed to let go, because their mothers and fathers' cries hold them back. Now, I don't blame mothers for doing that, but they want me to explain in the books the feeling of letting go for them, for accepting death, which children do accept death a lot quicker than what grown-ups do. But it's the journey that they go on before death occurs that's a wonderful journey. And this is all being told in the book called The Shadow Children. A little boy came and took me through the death of a roadside accident, where his mother used to come back every day to the same place where the child died. And then the child, between me and the child, we had to find a way of getting the mother to understand that the child's not gone, the child's still there with them. All they've got to do is to open the mind, and the child's there. No soul leaves us forever. They're always there when we remember them, as long as we remember them with happy memories. So when you get the photograph album out, don't think about the miserable things, about the funeral. Think about, Mum and I did that together. We had always had a cup of coffee. Mum liked to do this, Dad liked to do that, my child liked to do that, because that helps them come to you quickly and with a lot of excitement to come back and tell you all the things they want to talk about. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll keep talking about different things that I've done through my life. Channeling has been the greatest gift that I've ever had, and it's unique because the books are there for people to read. The messages are there for them to learn on. Everything about children growing up, where we go, what we do, is all explained in the stories. Thank you once again for listening.